A cruise ship with a deadly virus on board. 3 people dead. Passengers quarantined in Spain. That story has been all over the news this week. Here is what you actually need to know before you panic about your next cruise. I am Mark from Adventures by K&M, Weekly Travel News. Let us get into it. The MV Hondius is an expedition ship operated by Oceanwide Expeditions. It departed Argentina in April on a remote expedition sailing. 3 people have died, 8 cases confirmed. The ship docked in Tenerife in the Canary Islands, and passengers are being evacuated and quarantined. Here is the context you need. This is an expedition ship, not a Royal Caribbean ship, not a Carnival ship, not a Disney Cruise Line ship. The MV Hondius carries about 170 passengers and sails to extremely remote locations, Antarctica, the Arctic, places that are days from the nearest hospital. The mainstream cruise you are booking is a completely different product. Hantavirus is not COVID. The CDC said it directly this week. This is not COVID. Do not panic. Hantavirus is typically spread through contact with infected rodents. Human-to-human transmission is rare. WHO describes public risk as low. The cruise industry overall just reported 37.2 million passengers in 2025, up 7.5%. The Hondius outbreak is tragic, but it does not represent mainstream cruising. If you have a Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, MSC, or Disney cruise booking, nothing changes. If you are considering an expedition cruise to a remote destination, talk to your travel advisor about medical evacuation coverage in your travel insurance. That is the real takeaway. Royal Caribbean just revealed the capacity of its new Discovery-class ships through an SEC filing. 4,300 passengers. These ships arrive in 2029 and 2032. Smaller than Oasis and Icon class, positioned for more exotic destinations the megaships cannot access. CEO Michael Bailey called it a bold new concept. I will do a full deep dive as we get closer to launch. MSC Cruises launched an AI-powered concierge in its MSC For Me app this week. It handles dining reservations, excursion bookings, and real-time answers without waiting for crew. For a line I have been watching with the Yacht Club experience, this adds another reason to pay attention to MSC. Bottom line, the Hantavirus story is sad, but not a reason to change your cruise plans. Royal Caribbean is building its future. MSC keeps innovating. If you want to talk through how any of this affects your trip, link in the description, free consultation. I am Mark, and that's the Weekly Travel News. See you tomorrow.